As we continue to take heavy precautions and life drastically changes due to the coronavirus, more celebrities are sharing that they've tested positive for it in order to help slow its spread. 19-year-old singer Charlotte Lawrence broke the news on Instagram with this post begging her followers to stay inside and quarantine.
Guys that had corona, to really stress the importance of self-quarantine and self-isolation.
After Idris Elba recently shared that he tested positive for COVID-19, his wife Sabrina told Oprah she now has it too.
I wanted to be with him. I think that's an instinct as a wife. You just want to go and take care. We didn't change the way we I could have made a decision to put myself maybe in a separate room or stay away, and I'm sure that people are making those decisions and are tough decisions to make, but I made the decision to want to be with him and, still touch him.
Fellow actor Dae Kim also tested positive.
And I guess it's nice to be mentioned in the same breath as Tom Hanks and Idris Elba, two of my favorite actors.
He was filming a new project in New York City, ironically playing a doctor who gets recruited to a hospital to help during a flu pandemic. When production stopped, Daniel flew back to his Hawaii home and went to a drive-through testing center in Honolulu.
I started noticing some scratchiness in my throat, which is unlike how I usually get sick.
Actress Debi Mazar, who lives in Brooklyn, says she was caring for her daughters who had mild symptoms earlier this month, from which they recovered. 2 weeks later, she says she felt the same symptoms, but much worse. She has now tested positive for the virus. The Bachelors' Colton Underwood considers himself to be a healthy 28-year-old who works out and eats well. Diagnosed with the coronavirus, he bluntly describes how it's making him feel.
It's been kicking my just to put it very bluntly. The main thing is I can't even walk up a flight of stairs without being out of breath or go to the bathroom without having to sit down because I'm exhausted.
On Instagram, Andy Cohen shared this update, saying he's taking a break from his nightly Bravo show, Watch What Happens Live, since testing positive for COVID-19. Convicted rapist Harvey Weinstein has also tested positive for the coronavirus. He was diagnosed and quarantined just days after he was transferred to a maximum security prison in Buffalo, New York. He'd previously been located at New York City's Rikers Island, where a cluster of inmates there also have it. Republican Senator Rand Paul tested positive for the virus just days after his own father, Ron Paul, posted that he thinks the coronavirus is a hoax. Many are criticizing Rand because he's also a doctor and did not self-quarantine while awaiting his test results. Now, Senators Mitt Romney and Mike Lee of Utah are self-quarantined after coming into contact with Rand. Miami's Mayor Francis Suarez has been giving updates from his home since his diagnosis.
Okay, guys, this is day 5 since I've been diagnosed, day 6 since I've had the coronavirus. So I've been medicine-free for the last 2 days.
Kevin Durant was one of the 4 Brooklyn Nets players to test positive for the coronavirus. While he has been quiet on social media, his friend and former Golden State teammate Quinn Cook says Kevin is doing well and in good spirits. Facebook is where Placido Domingo let the world know that he has COVID-19. The 79-year-old says he is in self-quarantine with his family. It's the reminder that the virus does not discriminate. Remember to thoroughly wash your hands and stay at home, because Robert De Niro has got his eyeballs on you.
I'm watching you.
For InsideEdition.com, I'm Stephanie Officer.